I think she somehow built the ladder and is standing on top of it, but she can't get back down because there's no tile here. Lindsay, yeah, that was the problem. Okay, you figured it out. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Oxygen Not Included, and the insanity continues. Dave's gone a little bit mental in Oxygen Not Included, and he's come up with a stupid plan. He's also talking about himself in the third person. Many people should be worried about this, but we're gonna move over here. This is my plan. This base has not worked out, so we're moving everything over here. Slowly, admittedly, but we're doing it. I've got the gang working on a thing right now. I want to kind of beef up this tile area around here so I can get some decent volume of the salt water here. And then I'm going to have them take a hole right through here. Oh, except I've done that a little bit wrong. But basically take a hole right through here. Just dig right up through this rock right here and dig out some of this and some of this, and then I'm going to have them punch up through here and get all of this salt water. We're going to get all of this salt water to come down here, and then we're going to start the whole desalinization process. Because in moving the base, my only real source of clean water, clean being a somewhat relative term and Oxygen Not Included, is over here, and it's very tiny, and there's just not a lot of it. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to get this water way over here. It's doable, but it's going to take a while. It's easier for me to focus on this salt water up here. I've been meaning to do something with it for ages anyway. So that's the current plan. Now, we have moved so far the research area. We've moved the mess hall over here. We've deconstructed the old mess hall. I'm pretty sure we did that. Anyway, I'm reasonably confident that we did that. I'll start to move. I think the goal for now is to get the farm over here and the food production over here. So I'm going to get the grill and, the farm, basically. I'm going to move all the farming tiles over here and then deconstruct the farm over there. That's going to take them a while, especially as I have them back working on our original great plan. I liked the great plan. I'm glad we're back with that now. And while I'm thinking about it, why don't you guys don't punch through there until you've punched through here. This is more important right now because I need this salt water to fall where I want it to fall. Okay, what's the next move? I've kind of got this area earmarked here. Let me check out my brand new power situation around here. So where's power again? There we go. Okay, so right now, this is all we've got. The hamster wheel is charging this line here. The hydrogen generator is working, and that's it. I've broken connections from the rest of the base. I'm walking away. I'm just walking away from this. I do see new printables are available. Let me have a quick peek at those while looks like the kids are getting ready for bed. Yeah, nothing here particularly fabulous. I do kind of like the look of Meep. Because with Iron Gut, you're immune to food poisoning and you're germ resistant. You can't do doctoring errands, but we're not real big on doctoring around here anyway. I might kind of almost want to take you. You'll probably die. This will probably mean the death of somebody else, but I'm willing to cope with that. You're clones. We've already made 2 Travaldos. We can make a few Meeps around here. Meep, welcome to the team. You're coming into the colony at a bit of a weird moment, a bit of a weird time around here, but while you're here, why don't I start earmarking out some bedrooms for all of you? Because all your old bedrooms are out of here. I'm telling you that right now, Meep. All your old bedrooms are completely out of here. So, Meep, why don't you start making a bedroom for yourself, kind of, here-ish. It's bigger than I really need it to be. You're going to need a ladder to access most of that. Get going on that when you get a chance, Meep, and put a door in there just for argument's sake. So I'm going to say that this whole area here is all going to be bedrooms. I'm going to need a bunch. Got 9 colonists right now. I'm going to take, or at least I'm going to try to take a trick that I've seen some other folks doing, especially folks in the comments. You guys have been really good about sending me some screenshots in the Discord, shameless self-promotion, link down below, of stuff. So a lot of people just run one vertical shaft of ladder all the way up and then branch out from there. And the ladder area is where I can run a lot of pipes and wires and all sorts of stuff like that. Deconstruct that bit when you get a chance, and then we'll keep the ladder going right up here and eventually, and actually down too. Why don't you guys go down? What are we looking at for whatever that is? Get rid of it. Uproot that oxifern. We'll cope. We've got plenty of oxifern seeds. I don't need that to be going. What have we got going down in here for oxygen? Okay, quite a bit of carbon dioxide, and I just uprooted the oxifern, but that's fine. We can transplant that back later. So I think I'll run a vertical shaft of ladder here. I wonder if it'd be worth doing a double shaft of ladder so I can run more pipes and more wires in there. I'll think about that, but I need to think about it now, Dave. Again, talking about yourself in the third person, because I want to branch all the bedrooms off of here. So if I did like 3, I could do 3, 6, and 9 going along. Oh, all right. It's all going to happen. It's all going to work out. We're blowing off the rest of the base. And with an extra colonist kicking around, I should get back into the research department, specifically on power. If I use this conductive wire, that can be run through wall and floor tile. I think that's the kind of thing I'm looking for here. So I can use the heavy watt wire as my trunk line, and then use the conductive wire to, go to all the machines, I think. I've been getting, I'm going to say, some conflicting advice on the power. So I've gone back and forth between running the heavy watt to literally everything, just heavy watt wire everywhere. And that seems to work out fine. And then I've been getting some folks saying, no, you should run heavy watt as a trunk line and then branch off with the lighter wire to each appliance. It seems to work either way. And my question in the comments was, well, why can't I just use the heavy watt for everything? And the only real answer seems to be that it's very resource intensive. But it works. So I don't really know which way to go. I might just, you guys can't get that ladder at all. Sorry guys, there you go. I'm going to start throwing a few planter boxes around here. I noticed the CO2 levels are creeping. They're creeping. I would just like to nip that problem in the bud right now. And by CO, I meant CO2. Carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide are two very, very different gases, Dave. You should know that. You actually used to know that for your job. But yeah, we'll put some oxiferns up here. Going back to day one, I don't think there's any occasion where it's a bad idea to have some oxiferns. They just seem to be universally useful. Even if they're dead, well, that's a good thing because that means there's no carbon dioxide there. How's the great plan coming, kids? I see we've kind of stalled out on that, really, haven't we? Haven't really making a lot of moves in that direction. Would it help you if I put a ladder here? Would that help the situation at all? Because it seems to me you can hop up here and get this ladder done and then dig through all of this. But you're not really making a lot of moves on that. I know it's very exciting that Meep is here. I get that. I've already finished the bedroom for Meep, and I'm going to pop a mirth leaf seed. See, this is what ONI has done to me. This is what Oxygen Not I can't even speak English in this game anymore. Now, I'm not sure if this is exactly where I want the farm, but I'm going to put the farm here for now, I think. I'm pretty sure that's where I want that to be. I'm not 100% on that, and while I'm here, why don't you uproot these mirth leaf seeds if you can get them. Just uproot everything. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to work out. Everything's going to be 100% okay. I do want you kids to get going on the great plan. That would be my ideal. And while I'm thinking of it, why don't I see what I'm going to need to actually do to get the desalinator kicking along here? So if I bring this in, I assume that it's going to need to be in the salt water. That would be kind of sensible. So if I pop this here, just go ahead and build it. Go ahead and build it, guys. And then I'll kind of figure the rest out later. I think this is sand, this is salt. I think we're going to start to put a pit of clean water over here, I think. Let's look at the bedroom situation again. That's number 1. This will be number 2. This will probably be number 3. Maybe I should put the pit of clean water up here. Maybe not. Oh, it's all gotten a bit confusing now. Maybe I should put it down here, Dave. That might be an idea. Put it down here. Oh, God, the plants. All right, hang on. Guys, here's the deal. Kids, gang, team, I'm going to put a ladder down here. Could you just go down and uproot literally everything, please? Because it's just kind of annoying me at this point. Well, they're making some progress on the great plan here. They've got all of this in here. They haven't quite got that ladder yet, but I think we're in a position where if I punch out here, I'm pretty sure that all that water is going to go where I need it to go, which is, well, down here, really. Maybe. No, it should just fall. It'll fall straight to here, and then it'll kind of work its way down there. It might get a little bit of a puddle building up here, but that's broadly fine. It's not like this is a living area or anything. I've got them working on bedroom 2 and 3. We'll transfer some of that over, and I'm having them replant the mealwood in the new farming area. I might kind of peel this over here. What's going on down here? Carbon dioxide, and that's about it. Okay, mostly CO2. I can cope with that with a few oxiferns. In fact, I probably don't need both of these. That was a little optimistic of my needs there. I can transplant one of them into one of the farming tiles. Actually, go ahead and do that. Uproot that when you get a chance, kids. I'm going to pop one right in here. And I think somehow, in some weird way, Lindsay's gotten herself stuck. I think she's somehow built the ladder and is standing on top of it, but she can't get back down because there's no tile here. Lindsay, yeah, that was the problem. Okay, you figured it out. Okay, can you get down now, Lindsay? Boy, you guys are kind of silly sometimes, aren't you? Oh, and I'm already seeing people getting stuck down here. I'm already seeing this happening. Why don't you have any kind of ladder unoccupied? There we go. That should be all that you need to get where you need to go there. I know, it's awful and terrible down there. You probably shouldn't stay down there for very long, should you? Don't get stuck down here, kids. I can't keep an eye on you at all times. Now we won't be able to do anything with the conductive wire until I've got refined metal. That's fair. That's a little resource intensive. I get that. Just show me my wiring in general, please. I just want to review my plan. So hamster wheel to the transformer up to the hydrogen pump primarily, and then that powers the hydrogen generator. But nothing is really coming off of the hydrogen generator per se. Maybe I actually disconnect this wire. No, I can't do that. Wait, yes I can. Because the only thing I really need is the hydrogen pump being powered by the hamster wheel. The hydrogen generator could run a whole bunch of other things. I'm just trying to decrease the load on every circuit and make sure that I'm keeping control of power as much as I humanly can all the time, so we're not breaking stuff. And then it's really just a time waster. I'd be okay with the breaking stuff, except that occupies a heck of a lot of duplicant time going around repairing everything constantly. Oh, sorry, is there a bit of a puddle down here? Well, you know what, kids, just deal with it, please. You know what? That reminds me. Somewhere around here, is that in base? I've got a liquid reservoir, but I have to pipe stuff into it. Now, I just want you to pick up the bottles and put them somewhere. That's what I'm going for there. You guys are having a snack. This bedroom is getting there. It's getting there. Let's pretty it up a little bit. I did build a wall there. It's fine. What do you mean it must be built in the corner? Oh, because we haven't done the tile above it. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. I can cope with that. So build the tile, and then I'll pretty that place up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move slow it down a little bit there. Slow it down. I'm going to move the kitchen right now, basically. The kitchen. I'm going to move the electric grill up here. Now, how am I going to power that? Well, how do I think that's going to get powered? Put it there. Definitely put it there. I've got a fridge down there. That's fine. Show me, once again, I just actually want to see my wiring. Okay, so from here, this hamster wheel and the batteries that are connected to it are basically, well, no, they're both powering this. They are both powering this. So the hydrogen generator is linked into this same circuit that is currently powering the research area and the fridge. Okay, that's basically fine. I'm sure I could run another wire over here and it's not going to be a big deal. However, I am still thinking about disconnecting this and then the hydrogen generator being a completely different circuit. A completely different circuit. I kind of feel I want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think this might be a terrible idea, but I might do it anyway. No, I changed my mind on that. I'm going to leave that as is for right now. I'm just sort of trying to plan in advance what is going to need power in this area. The desalinator, definitely. I'm not even going to bother piping that in or turning it on until they're done with the great plan up here. They've got a couple more things to do in that area, but most of it's done. The farm is all set. So what else is going to run through that circuit? The grill and the desalinator. And then I might just call that done. Just call it a day on that. I half want to run one of them thar transformer whoozy McWhatsits around there. Where do those live again? That's in power somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Power transformer limits it to 1,000 watts running through it. And the regular wire, how much can I run through this? Max power 1,000 watts. Okay, so here's where here's where it's all gonna fall apart again, and we're probably gonna need base number 3. I am going to put that there, and then I'm gonna run the regular wire, just the day 1 wire, because this will limit it to 1,000 watts. The regular wire can handle 1,000 watts. I'm gonna run the regular wire to the grill and the desalinator. Hopefully that's all going to work out. Nobody will be more interested than me. Oh, I think you kids are almost done with the new bedrooms. Let me set up some decorations there. Now, here's where it's probably all going to fall apart, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, what is it goes in there and then out there. Okay, so in on the top, out on the bottom. Let's do wire. And then wire to there, and then wire. I might have to build you guys a ladder for this. I hope I don't. Wire up to there. In fact, I think I already saw a unreachable build there. Did I see yellow in here? No, I guess I didn't, but I'm going to build you a ladder up there anyway, just in case. Actually, you can just come down here. No, you can come down into the saltwater pit. That'll be fun for you. Okay, something is happening up here. Yes, the great plan has happened. Okay, yeah, big flood of water down here. Good, that's exactly what I wanted. Just for giggles, build a tile here, just so that doesn't start overflowing. I mean, I've got vents going all the way through the bedroom, so water will drip down. But no reason to freak the kids out, I think. Let's continue the great plan. Let's move on up here, and then we are going to punch through right in the same area, if you could, please. Right through there. And take that bit out, too. And take that bit out. Okay, get all of that done. Call me when you're done. And in the meantime, yeah, you can just go into the saltwater pit. You're fine, guys. You're totally fine. In the meantime, I need to outline the pit of clean water. Where is this going to go? So I'm going to put the clean pit over here. That'll be fairly easy to pipe over there. That shouldn't be any major deal. And then I do see there is one wire that is unreachable. Let me just get you a very quick ladder for that. They're concentrating over here. Oh, no, we're making a move. We're making a move up here. Oh, is it bedtime? Yeah, it's probably bedtime. I should really fidget with people's schedules so I get work done all the time. I haven't really felt the need to do that. I mean, we had that old congestion at the bathroom area. But speaking of congestion at the bathroom area, it's a little awful over here, guys. Maybe you could work on your aim a little bit? Well, bright and early the next morning, and they've got one new bedroom set up, so let's give that. I'm just going to go kind of right down the line here. Otto, that can be your bed. Now, where is I should have checked this in advance. Where's your other bed? That's Ellie, Lindsay, Frankie, Harold. Otto, where do you live? Do you live in the cool spot over here? No, you don't. Bubbles. Where the heck does Otto live? New Travaldo. Well, you're around here somewhere. Nails. I've literally found everyone's bedroom but Otto's. How did that work? Oh, it was probably right here, the one that's currently unassigned, Dave, because you just assigned him a new one. You're not going to find his old bedroom over here, because he's got a new bedroom. This could be uprooted. Thank you very much. We're going to get rid of all of this. Deconstruct everything in here. I'm not going to deconstruct sort of the infrastructure, so they can still move around. I am petrified that they're going to get trapped somewhere if I have them start deconstructing all of the tiles and whatnot, so I'm going to save that for last. We're going to deconstruct any furniture or items or anything like that as we go along. Did you guys finish the other bedroom? Basically, yes. Basically, yes. So that can be Nails' bed, and then Nails, we're going to deconstruct your bedroom. There's been a fatal flaw in the great plan that I probably should have anticipated, in that all the hydrogen went away. Yeah, I should have probably thought of that. Hydrogen being, much lighter than air. That's why we used to put it in blimps. So all of the hydrogen has gone away. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's 100% fine. Here's how we're going to cope with this for right now. We're going to put that there. Go, just block that off. There's nobody up there right now. Okay, there's nobody up there. That's fine. Dig all of this out. Yeah, just dig that. Not for the same reason, but... Okay, there's a little bit of hydrogen coming back. That's fine. And actually, probably should block this area off. I'm going to do that. Just block that area off, just so hydrogen doesn't weirdly go the wrong way. Good bit of salt water down here. I like that. But yeah, I should have thought of that. All the hydrogen went to live up there. That's fine. We'll make more. We'll make more. Oh, we've got 2 hydrogen-oxygen things, electrolyzers. There you go, Dave. And you know what? I am not opposed to having another one. That's probably going to be primarily how I put oxygen in sort of this area of the base. Because then it'll all go live up there. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, would it kill me to just pop one on a platform here, and then the hydrogen goes straight up and live in here? I'll think about it. There's hydrogen up here. We are already regenerating hydrogen. Oh, good, kids. You're working on the pit. Excellent. Good. I'm not sure why you're not assigned to dig that. That's weird. I must have misclicked that. Okay, so get all of that out. Do we have power over here yet? We do not. I know the hydrogen generator is down. That's going to put a little bit of a kink in the works, because now we're relying solely on the hamster wheel. Okay, need to build up some more hydrogen. That's fine. That's fine. This is just a speed bump. That's all it is. It's not a roadblock. It's just a speed bump. I will take this time to outline my piping for this, and while I just happen to be looking at it, we'll put another bedroom over here. Oh god, Nails has got himself stuck. Nails, what's your deal, man? Come on, this is just silly, isn't it? Red alert that up there. How did you even get up there, man? How did you even make it up there? I don't know. Guys, we all need to go rescue Nails. Sort of quickly, please. He's gonna die up there, and then I'm gonna have to get new Nails. Nails 2.0, and nobody wants that. New principles are available. Nails, don't make it you. Don't make it you, man. Oh, Nails died. We couldn't get it. Couldn't get him fast enough. Nails, Oh, no, you're just asleep. Oh, never mind. It's all fine. He's just asleep. Right, narcolepsy does kind of run in your family, I know that. Never mind, Nails, then, I don't know, you hang out up there, and somebody's gonna be along eventually to build a tile for you. I hope. No, everyone's just decided to go to bed. No, everyone's looked at Nails and said, well, heck, Nails is taking a nap. Why do we have to get all out of bed and uncomfortable and go rescue him? Yeah, everyone's just decided to bugger off and go to sleep. If Nails is dead in the morning, this is all on the rest of you. Oh, Nails got out. Nails fixed it. Yep, tiles are built. Everything's all set. Nails is back on duty here. Nails is back. Okay, good. Good. Okay, new principles. What do you got? You got anything interesting? I don't really want a person at this point. Mirthleaf seeds. Yeah, I don't want a new colonist right now, so yeah, I'll take those. Those are always handy. Never hurts to have a little mirth around the place, I say. Now, what else have we got? I was getting a thing about food. All right, let's deconstruct this grill for a start, and then let's make sure we're actually making something in the grill down here. Still no power down there. Yeah, the hydrogen escape was a bit of an issue. All right, pickled meal, that's meal lice. Yeah, sure, make a whole bunch of those. Actually, you know what, just make them forever. It's really about all we have. We really only do the meal wood. So make them forever. Now, no power over here. We're generating power here. Let me look at my power again. Show me, show me power. Oh, that's weird. Some reason I didn't draw a wire over there. Okay, that makes way more sense. Way more sense. Okay, I'm not really sure why I didn't do that. That was odd. Must have just missed that. There we go. That solved the problem right there. It wasn't the hydrogen as much as it was the fact I just forgot to put a wire there. Okay, how's the pit? All right, guys. Okay, you're working on... Well, you're actually digging that. I don't want you to dig that. I also don't want you to get stuck, Lindsay. That looks like a real good place for you to get stuck. And while I happen to be looking right at it, let's just put a ladder here because I'm definitely going to need one. There'll be some unreachable stuff here. That is probably going to be Bubbles' bedroom eventually. And I bet you can't get to this either, can you? Get that up there and then put 2 new cots here and here eventually. I know you've got a lot to do over there, but for a start, could we please red alert that and that and that and that? I know it's technically yellow alert, but I like saying red alert. And I've got the liquid pump ready to go in the saltwater pit. I'm going to run that into the desalinator and then out of the desalinator. It can go... Well, I don't really care. It's not like it's a living area over here. So this can just kind of sneak through over here and then come all the way over here and then end in the vent. Now, if I've done that all right, and I'm reasonably confident I have, actually. You need power, though, don't you? I'm pretty sure you need power. Otherwise, yeah, you definitely need power. Otherwise, you're not going to do anything. Okay, and have I actually connected up all the wires this time, Dave? It appears that I have. Oh, good. I've basically got the 2 new bedrooms mostly kind of done, so I'm going to give this one to, I don't know, who's top of the list? Bubbles? No, you're going to get the larger bedroom. Ellie, that can be your bedroom, and Bubbles, this is a little bit larger, so you can have that bedroom. I'll go over and deconstruct the rest of your stuff later. Bubbles, you had the awesome bedroom with the private ensuite bathroom, which was just delightful. Unfortunately, we don't have that going on in base 2.0, but I think you're going to like it anyway. Now, over in the dark and deadly part of the original base, I did set up the metal refinery, and it's still active. It's still working. I may as well get some stuff done. The kids are gonna hate it, but why don't you, I don't know how much of this I need. Why don't you make like 20 pieces of refined aluminum and then call me in the morning? Attribute increase. I haven't checked skill points in a while. Oh yeah, it's been a while. There's tons of skill points kicking around here. Okay, Lindsay, what are you into? You're into grilling. Kind of already covered that, really. Yeah, sure. There is nothing past grilling too. Never mind, Lindsay. Why don't you have, have improved carrying? Because we're going a long distance. It would be handy if you took a bunch of things in one trip. Oh, yeah, Bubbles, you're my ace researcher. I guess I'm gonna give you, I want to give you astronomy. You know what? You'd actually really like to have improved carrying. So why don't you have that? That we might just go down the line on improved carrying. However, Nails. Just for giggles, let's just give you critter ranching. We might explore that when we get base 2.0 set up. And Frankie, you've gone down crop tending. Why don't you have improved farming too? And you wanted that anyway. Ellie, you've got 2 points. Okay. Have super hard digging, definitely. Maybe I should give you super duper hard digging. I probably should. I should probably have at least a few people who have that. Harold, you would love to have improved carrying too, and I am happy to give it to you. Very happy to give it to you. Why don't you also be artsy, Harold? I feel like, oh, you've already got that. Have aesthetic design then. Be super artsy. New Travaldo. Yeah, you're kind of Dr. New Travaldo. We're not into doctoring. We don't really do that per se. What is plumbing tidying? I know you can't learn it. You're not going to tell me about it because you're not interested in it. That's fine. Have advanced medical care. We're not doing any of that. We just let people die. But, in theory, we could doctor them up a little bit. What have you... You've got 2 auto. Why don't you have super hard digging? Oh, have hard digging, I'm sorry. And then have super hard digging. I think we're getting into some harder materials here. Let's make sure we have that. And Meat, you don't have a hat yet. Otto, you don't have a hat either. That's terrible. Let's get some hats for people. Meep, why don't you just start out with improved carrying, because you'd really, really like to do that. What is the improved carrying hat? Oh, it's a little trucker cap with the lid flipped up. I like that. That's fun. And you can have super hard digging. There you go. A big old hard hat with a flashlight on it. And I'm going to just, because I don't really have much else to put in the kitchen area, I'm just going to put up a whole bunch of storage. With all the excavation we've been doing here, there's a bunch of stuff on the floor here. I may as well give them somewhere to put it. They haven't quite put up the liquid pump yet, but it looks like they've got almost everything else done except for the liquid vent. Might actually be able to get that turned on reasonably soon. I'm going to throw it into high gear here. I'd like them to get through that bit of it. I'd like them to get through the desalinization, which is really the culmination of the great plan, finally. And we got plenty more hydrogen back. Okay, hydrogen is back. If necessary, I could go get this at some point, but we're generating hydrogen. I don't have any problem with that. Okay, the great plan finally finished, finally brought to fruition. We are pumping the salt water into the desalinator. The desalinator is desalinating it, and it's going right over here into a new pit of regular old water. I'll have to think about what else I might pump into there. Maybe I start running all of the dirty water from the... Oh, I'm not even sure which Pit of Doom this is. It might be version 3.0, 4.0, I'm not sure. But we could start running a lot of this dirty water through a filter and maybe pop it up into here. I mean, when I say I'm deconstructing the entire old base, only the bits that I don't want people going into, I could just leave a pump running. And they wouldn't have to interact with it very much until the water ran out. And at some point, this salt water will run out too. It's a finite amount of material there, so we'll think about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Do please let me know, as always, what you're thinking of Dave's insane plan of Base 2.0, because I'm digging it. We're just blowing off the rest of the space. We're cutting it off right here at the bathroom, and that's it. I'm going to keep the bathroom here, and I'm going to keep, obviously, the printing pod. I can't move that or recreate it in any way. And then everything's coming over here. Speaking of everything coming over here, go ahead and start filling up this storage, because at some point, I'm going to deconstruct all of these storage devices over here, and that's going to be a lot of stuff to move. The next part of this, providing all the colonists are not dead, might be moving everything, like a huge move of materials over here. I might just let them haul for, a few days and just get everything over there. That'll also give me a little better idea of what I've got left to do on this side. Anyway, we will call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this sugarless nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.